Warframe. A game so interesting and intricate. You'll probably learn something new every single time you play it. Of course, me having played the game as long as I have, I never really thought there'd be something in this game that could still surprise me. But boy was I wrong. Hello YouTube, I am the Console Casual, and today we'll be taking a look at Warframe's best kept secret by investigating the enemy behavior. Now before we get to the meat of this video, I'd like you to take a look at a little film called Kung Fu Hustle. Kung Fu Hustle is a crazy, over-the-top action film, full of insane fight scenes, horrendous and ridiculous special effects, and of course, a lot of Kung Fu. The reason I bring it up is because it shares one extremely weird similarity with Warframe. Let's just rewind a second to find out what that is. Now pay very close attention to our friend in the top hat over here. You'll see that while everyone else is going to fight our main hero, this guy stays in the background, swinging his axe around and pretty much doing a little dance. It's not only him, almost everyone is doing this. Our main hero is fighting only one person at a time, and you know what? Warframe is exactly the same. Right now you're probably about to scream, Warframe is not like that, rubbish! Which is why I, unfortunately, am going to have to show you this. Believe me now? I've spawned in 20 corpus techs, and out of all of the guys present on screen, only one is actually trying to shoot me. The rest are just waltzing around, falling off the map of all things, and basically being useless. And this isn't just a glitch, this is a consistent result. The most enemies I've seen actually trying to shoot me is just 2. The funny thing is, it doesn't seem to carry on very well to the other enemy types. Melee enemies don't seem to care for this rule at all. And as for bombards, yeah, you might say I'm being bombarded by rockets right now. But here's the catch. No matter what type of enemy you're facing, be it Butcher or Lancer or Bombard or Corpus Tech, they all follow the same rule. No matter how many of them there are on screen, only one will actually attack you at a given time. How have you never noticed this? Because Warframe does an exceptionally good job of hiding this. Almost every single enemy you face will either fire single shots or they will fire in short bursts. And they time their shots perfectly to trick you into thinking that they're actually all firing together. The thing is, this only becomes apparent when you slow the enemies down. Pay very close attention to their muzzle flashes, the light that comes when these enemies actually fire their weapons. You'll notice that none of them actually happen simultaneously. They happen one after the other in very quick succession. You're not actually being attacked by 5 enemies at once. You're being attacked by 5 enemies, each taking turns to shoot you. But once you get it back to normal speed, the illusion is complete. You'll notice that none of them are actually firing at the same time. The rockets are all being fired one after the other. You only don't notice this because the bombards fire single shots. So why is this pattern of behavior only so obvious in Corpus Techs and Heavy Gunners? This is because they're one of the few enemies in this whole game which are programmed to fire their weapons on full auto mode for very long periods of time. This was a huge revelation for me, and the moment I realized that only one enemy would actually be firing at me, I immediately went into a mission to find out if I would experience the game any different. And to be honest, it felt exactly the same. Which led me to question, so what? as interesting as it is as an insight, what do we gain by actually knowing this? For me personally, I will look on large mobs of enemies in a different light from now on. Previously, when I saw a group of enemies all huddled together, I may have backed off. But now I may just rush in with a little bit more confidence, knowing that I won't be taking the full brunt of their entire attack. That being said, we have been playing Warframe for years without knowing this, and I don't see how it's going to change our playstyle very soon. So that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. Did this revelation take you guys by surprise, or am I just being a complete noob and spouting off something you knew all along? Let me know down in the comments below. If you've liked this video, then please consider subscribing and sharing it amongst your friends. I highly appreciate the support. This is me signing off, and stay casual.